Hey guys, it's the How We Got Here podcast. I'm Aaron and I'm here with Dustin.
Hello.
Today we're talking about movie ideas, like what we think would be like the best movie that we can make up in our mind.
Have I ever told you that I'm proud of you, Aaron?
Yes, you have.
I am proud you got through an intro that's not cringy.
Thank you.
Because every time I hear it, I'm like, Aaron's having such a hard time with the beginning.
Yeah. And like being a theater kid, you wouldn't expect me to have a hard time.
That's what your role is.
Yeah.
That's the main reason we need an Aaron.
Because you know you can't do it.
I can't do it. Yeah. I can talk all right, but I can't do that.
You can't start off.
That's above my pay grade. I will do the social media, the editing, but that's the one thing that I refuse. I will not do it. I did one intro because it was a sad episode, and I got a sad voice. That's why I did that one intro.
Hey guys.
Yeah,
this is Dustin.
If I'm talking by myself, I sound so mopey, but like angry about it.
Yeah. Or like the episode we talked about, like your listeners, if we like branched off into like separate podcasts because we got mad at each other, all your listeners would be like angry guys that like grunt all the time, even when there's nobody else around.
Yeah, but you know what? My listeners can beat up your listeners. Never know. That would be my argument.
My listeners probably know jujitsu.
No, fuck your listeners. Yeah, I said, yeah. Look at me like, oh, you just fucked up. Nope.
Well, because I feel like your listeners would get too angry.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
And they wouldn't fight like whole-mindedly.
We're just walking around pissed off.
My listeners, they would be disciplined.
Your listeners would be too high to do anything.
No,
half the time.
My listeners, they would be disciplined. They would be able to take anyone out, no matter what the size, but they would be calm about it.
So like a well-trained hippie army.
Yeah.
That's not even a thing. That's an oxymoron.
That's like opposite.
Yeah,
it's like
that's an oxymoron. That whole army idea is not possible.
Well, because they don't like fight to kill or anything, or like fight to hurt. They just fight to like be like stop.
I feel like it would just be a whole bunch of like your laugh. Just like,
what do you mean? Just like
yeah, just like 1,000 of just like, as they're walking towards you, and you're like, oh my god, this is...
It almost kind of scares you because of that.
Or then mine would like, my group would be like judging. I don't grunt like that. When have I ever grunted like that? What am I, a fucking caveman?
You're a 50-year-old caveman.
I've never once grunted like that in normal life, I feel like.
But your listeners, they would be like that.
I feel like my listeners will be too distracted at making fun of the Aaron listeners.
Yeah.
That you would catch us off guard.
Yeah.
Like, we would underestimate y'all. I would give you that. We would underestimate the crowd of
We
Aarons.
would like take out a good chunk of your guys until y'all figure it out.
That you're a threat.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be scary, dude. Yeah. Just 1,000 of your laughs, like all.
And they're all saying, "The power within, the power within."
That would be freaked the fuck out. Like,
they started doing the dance thing where he like starts going to different like splits off into different bodies. The power within.
Would be scary. Like they were all dressed in like different phases that you went through in your life, like clothing wise.
Like there's the cowboy Aaron.
And they all have like different special abilities.
Yeah. There's the skater Aaron. There's the hipster Aaron.
Yeah.
There's the bandana phase Aaron.
You had a bandana phase?
Yeah.
What?
It was like sophomore year, I think.
A bandana phase?
Yeah.
I wonder what your fucking closet looks like. It's like a timeline.
It's actually not that like weird anymore.
You just mix clothing together to make different weird looks.
Now I really don't care as much as I used to.
You wear baggy jeans now. I think your last phase you were in was skinny jean phase, because I haven't seen
skinny jeans just got too skinny.
I just feel like I haven't seen you wear them in a while, so I'm like, this guy's out of this. This guy is
not Aaron anymore.
He's Aaron number 57. That he's one of the clones. Yeah, you're like fucking Rick and Morty. You're like, yeah. There's a planet of you in all different kinds of genre.
No, because I'm so clumsy, I have to have clones that take my space. Like I've died 37 times already.
You're Morty's. That's what you are. Just with different outfits. Which Morty has a bunch of outfits because you ever played that little game with him?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're Morty. You literally are Morty.
Are you Rick?
I can be. I mean, that would be cool. That'd be cool. Yeah. I'd rather be Rick than Morty.
But I feel like Morty, like, It's kind of like a sleeper cell in a way.
Morty's more. Oh, maybe one Morty.
Yeah. Well, like evil Morty,
Yeah.
he like figured out how to take over.
I'm just saying, in life, I feel like you're got the personality traits of Morty.
Excuse you.
Thank you. Which is like you're more likable. People like Morty more than they would like Rick.
Yeah, as like a human.
Yeah, as like a person. That fits us well.
Yeah. I'm the more likable of the group, but
like certain people that are like me.
Yeah.
Like me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You could be liked by everybody, but like a certain type of person is like who I am.
Well, because I feel like I'm like, I don't know if this is kind of ragging on myself a little bit, but I also feel like I'm not necessarily like a threat to anyone. Like I like it, someday, like if I was in a situation where I had to fight, I would want to be a threat, but I'm not
like,
a threat to
people
anyone.
think
Like
your motto-
I'm very just calm.
Yeah, well, like your motto is, oh, it's just Aaron.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing.
it's a safe thing.
Yeah.
Keeps you out of trouble.
Yeah, true. It's like, no, Aaron didn't murder anyone.
Aaron wouldn't sleep with my girlfriend. You know? You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's
Then
just
Aaron probably would. That's the thing.
like Aaron's actually a really bad guy.
You're like a Charlie Haskell. That's what you are. Parents love you.
Yeah, true.
Every parent would love the shit out of you. I know they would.
Yeah.
I have a bad habit of having parents hate me.
Well, it's 'cause, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I talk differently to like elders than you do.
Well, I mean, I talk with respect, but I talk more like sternly about things. You know what I mean? Like that's just the way I talk though.
Yeah.
More upfront, and I'll tell you.
I feel like I'm more like I try to make them laugh first off just to break the ice. And
No,
then...
you're okay. I don't know if this is gonna hurt your feelings, but you're kind of a kiss ass, and that's kind of your.
Well, I mean, you kind of have to be at first.
No, hell no.
Like, it depends.
Because I don't want my asshole self to be a surprise to anybody.
Yeah.
So I'd rather just it be obvious from the beginning.
Oh, but that's the thing. I'm not like really an asshole.
That's what I mean.
That's why parents hate you.
This is who I am. This is who your daughter likes.
Accept it.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's a weird situation, though. That's a hard situation. Like, if parents don't like you, like, how do you... I mean, I guess I've been there before, but, like, how do you... There's no, like, right answer to do that, though, because it's like...
Yeah. Well, because every parent is different.
And then you can't just be like, well, I guess we're breaking up. Like, that's...
Yeah, that's always the awkward part where it's like, okay, your parents, like, don't approve. What do we do?
Like, we approve and we like it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Like, at this point, it wouldn't really matter because we're all adults.
But that some girls, even guys, really care about their parents' approval. Whether they could be fucking 40,
Yeah.
and their mom has to approve of it. Which I don't know if that's a good or
Even
bad.
if they, like, really like you, they're like, I'm sorry.
Well, like, because, like, when is the point? Is family important versus potentially having new family?
Well, I mean...
Like, when...
If it gets down to the point where it's, like, every single person you bring home...
Yeah, but
like,
where do you draw the
"No."
line?
Exactly. Like, if you can tell they're not a bad person, your parents are just being, like, stupid, then...
But see, there are people, and this is a real thing, where families will, like, disown somebody
Oh, yeah.
for, like, going against their approval.
Yeah.
Like, what do
It's
you
like
do?
some biker dude.
And what do you... I mean...
It's like a movie, yeah.
Yeah, but what do you do in that situation as the other? Is it more right to just walk away and leave it be, or just continue to do? See, it's a conundrum.
I feel like you'd have to be in the situation more than once and try it different ways.
No, because that's toying with people's lives.
Well, not necessarily like trying different ways just to see if like one way works, but just like if the one way didn't work before and that relationship ended up bad.
But
try
that's
it
still
again.
like using other people's scenarios as test subjects. Like that's...
Well, true. But I mean... I don't know.
But like, I'm not asking for the perfect... I'm asking like your opinion. What would you do? That's... You're giving me like a solution on how to figure out the answer. I appreciate it. I really do.
What was the original question? Like, what would I do? Like,
what do
if,
you do in
like,
that situation?
a girl's parents didn't approve of me?
Yeah, but you're like 25. You're not in high school. Y'all both live on your own. She really cares.
About
But
what her parents say?
Yeah, but she's not like directly breaking up with you.
Yeah.
But you can tell she really cares a lot.
Yeah.
What do you do? What's the right way in your mind to handle that situation?
I feel like the right way in my mind would just be like to talk it out with the parents and be like
what if that's not an option?
Okay, if that's not an option, then just be like, look, just let me come over a couple more times. Like,
because, be honest with me, when have you ever changed someone's mind about their opinion of you? Like, anybody can ask themselves that question, and the probably answer is, like, very slim.
Yeah.
Usually, once people have an opinion, that's it. They're fucked.
Yeah. Well, but I feel like off a first, like, introduction, like, you can be proven wrong.
That's the point. I mean, yeah, and theoretically, yeah, that makes sense. That should be a thing. But the shitty part about it is, like, the truth is that's not true.
Yeah. It's true in some cases, but...
Maybe, like, if you have, like, really down-to-earth parents that, like, you did something really stupid the first time y'all met and you didn't do that again...
Yeah.
Then maybe, yeah. But, like, 9 times out of 10, you got to think, though, like I said, when have you ever actually changed someone's mind about you? Honestly, I don't know if you've ever been in a situation where someone didn't like you.
Well, I've really never had to be in that situation. I don't know, because, like this is kind of boasting now, but I'm a pretty likable dude.
But, like, what if... Okay, this is a weird question. I don't know if you're going to get offended because this is a normal question that popped in my head, but what if that was a problem for, like, a dad?
That I'm a likable dude?
No, like I don't know how to word this in a nice way.
No, what do you mean? Just say it.
Okay. I'm not calling you a puss, but this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying right now. What if? I'm telling you that because I'm not calling you that. I'm just saying.
I get it.
Big mean dad, some Marine's gonna walk through the door and be like, "Oh, this guy's a puss." What the fuck is he gonna do if
he doesn't even lift weights?
If he can't even stand up for himself to be different and have some people not like him? Like, what if someone came out and said that? I'm just curious. I'm not like I said. I don't want to hurt your feelings.
Because I would be like, sir, like, honestly, like, you'd be surprised.
He's gonna look at you, okay? Fight me and surprise me.
Well, I feel like even just fighting him, even though if he like kicked your ass, like at least if you tried and kept getting back up. Like, you'd be like, okay, like, I still beat you, but
I don't know.
Thank you for trying. Like, thank you for actually going through with it.
I mean, there's like maybe a handful of really tough dudes that would do that.
Well, because, like...
But some guys, like...
it's like a respect kind of thing at that point.
Yeah.
Even if he kicked your ass, it's like, depending on the person, it's still like, I respect you for stepping up to the plate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I love how we, like... had what we were going to talk about and then haven't talked about it for like 15 minutes.
We'll get there. Just don't fucking worry about it.
Yeah. Okay.
We got a while.
Wow. You like move stuff and I was like, whoa.
Oh, sorry. I forgot I didn't do something. But okay. No, we're good.
We're Gucci.
I don't know, Aaron. Do you ever think there's a point where being super likable is a con? Like there's a con there in that? Like, I'm just, from your perspective of you, is there a con about you that you know?
I mean... Because,
okay...
sometimes people don't take you seriously.
Here's in my mind.
Like, especially if you're pissed at someone.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh, you're not mad. And I'm just like, yes, I am, bro.
Is it...
Well, it's also like being a manager now. Like, it's hard from that standpoint sometimes because, like... 2 of my coworkers, one coworker is above me, and that's Dixie, and like, cause she's the manager. But then, like, my coworker Edwin, like he like listens to me and everything. But Jason, and I know you're listening, Jason, like, I'm your boss. I know you call me the ass manager because I'm the assistant manager, but I'm your boss, bro. I still love you, bro. Though, like, you're still a good friend.
No, he doesn't. I'm looking at his eyes right now. He's fucking upset at you.
No.
You did something and you shrugged him off, and he's been...
I'm going to walk into work tomorrow and he's going to be like, dude.
He's probably been heated about something you did that you didn't take him seriously on for like a while now. And this is the time for it to come out.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, because like me and him work well together, but like we'll get into things where it's like, okay, we should probably stop doing this. Like doing other things whenever we need to be like taking out shipment sometimes. Like he'll have like a broken down, like just something he's like throwing outside. But like, at least it's not merchandise or anything.
So your con is saying that people don't take you seriously.
Yeah, sometimes.
Here's another con that I don't know why I'm picking you apart. I'm just thinking now. Like, you could come back at me if you want at any time, but
right.
I got another thing I want to talk to. But do you think that like being so likable is a con because you feel like that you can't make someone dislike you because you're so likable and you like kind of thrive off that? Which I'm not saying you do, but I'm saying like that's kind of your existence is being likable, right? Like that's kind of like what you do around. It's all like, let's say you had to stand up for, like, say I know you've like gotten better at this because I know the truth of this answer, but like not the truth, but like what you've done in the past, for things. But it's really hard to hurt someone's feelings for you because you know that they're not gonna like you afterward or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Like that's a feat that most people like have the opposite feat. Trying to get people to like them.
Yeah. But it's me, like, whenever, like...
having a hard time, like, getting someone to dislike you.
Oh, I get that.
Do you know what I mean? Like, not because you're so likable it's hard to dislike you, but I mean, like, it would upset you more if you did something to make someone not like you anymore.
Yeah, because it's like, no, I'm likable.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's almost like you're... not obsessed with it.
Well, like,
that's
even,
not the right
like,
word, but...
after my last breakup, whenever she came and, like, brought me my stuff, like, I was, like, really nice, and, like, when I walked up to the car, I was like, if that's not the right key, let me know. Like, because I was joking around with her, like, because I guess that, like, there's also a con to me about, like...
Is that your defense mechanism?
Because, like, it's kind of on the, like, people can't take me seriously, but... it's more of like, I don't know, it's more of that it seems like I don't care.
Yeah, do you... Because
I'm just trying to make...
do you subconsciously do that on purpose just so you don't have to deal with like a serious situation? Because you're not a real serious person.
No, I'll deal with serious situations, but like, I'll do it to, like, just to be like, hey, everything doesn't have to be like this heated right now. We can, like, laugh for a second.
Yeah, but then that's also a con, because especially, like, with women.
Yeah.
If they think you're not taking it seriously, that's, like, a big no-no.
Yeah. Because I always try to be like, yes, I am soaking in everything, but can we laugh now?
Do you ever think, like, people are going to take advantage of that?
Yeah,
of, like, kind of your personality?
It's the world, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, like, have you had any personal experiences with it that you know?
Like, take advantage of my personality?
Yeah. Like, take advantage of your easily pushed around way by the way you being. See, this is hard to work because I don't want to, like, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm really not.
No,
like, you would know if I'm trying to be mean because I'd be mean about it.
Yeah, you just be direct.
I'm trying to be nice. I'm asking a genuine.
Just say it.
Okay, do you feel like people can push you around because you're too nice? And it's easy.
Like in a relationship?
And anywhere, like friends, other people. It'd be hard for you to get to the point to stand up for you. Like, they would have to do a lot to get you to actually kind of buck up for a reason. Not like fight, but I say buck up loosely. Just like in flip the script mode. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, because, I don't know. I feel like people would view me as like a pacifist. But, I don't know. Like, if I needed to fight, I would. Like, I wouldn't try not to. Like, you're already doing it, and then you're trying to talk your way out of it. That's like, yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. But, I don't know. Like, it's kind of hard to answer.
It's a real question, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's a real...
Because I really don't have any, like...
It's a real examination.
Stories of, like, people taking advantage of my niceness.
Yeah.
I mean, like...
That you know of.
Yeah, well, like other
times...
than, like hobos that come in the parking lot at work.
Okay, what about relationship-wise? Because I feel like that's where... This is just from me observing you.
Yeah.
That's where you struggle the most, is in relationship-wise.
Yeah.
Like, you're good at having friends. You got that nailed down.
Well, the thing about relationship-wise is, like, it's kind of on what you said earlier. It's like, I don't want anyone to not like me as a person.
Yeah.
And so, like, if I'm not feeling right in a relationship, it's really hard for me to, like, buck up and break up with the person.
So you having that attitude, what do you think about kind of my attitude where I can care less how many people like me? Like from your point, like because we're weird that we're friends.
Well, because that's why we work as
Yeah.
friends, because it's like we're like yin and yang.
You know,
I'm the good cop, you're the bad cop.
because you almost know that I can easily kind of, I mean not easily, but I can shrug people off from like my plate and world pretty easily.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I've gotten kind of bad. Not I wouldn't like kind of recently, but like I don't do it too often. But like especially since I took like depression and anxiety medicine in the past, like ever since then I had the ability to like flip a switch now to where I just like don't care. If it gets to the point where it's like I'm done, I just will like be like a robot.
You just shut down.
Yeah. Which that's a con as well.
Yeah.
But it's
So
also,
you have your reaction to a serious thing is a kind of shut down.
Yeah.
That's your extreme.
well, and I realized in the past, like with like relationships, after one breakup, I'll take on tendencies from that past girlfriend into myself, and then like it will be happening from my side in the next relationship, if you get what I'm
And
saying.
you use that as a way to validate the next relationship because if they
Not necessarily that thinking that far deep into it. It's just like I don't even realize I do it. It's just like because like say if I had a clingy girlfriend and I didn't really like that, and then we broke up, and then I'm super clingy with the next girl.
That's weird. That sounds like a psychological thing.
Yeah, I don't mean to do it, but I think it's just like before I was just like, okay, what works?
See, my biggest thing with on that kind of side of it though, I feel like I compare people too much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I do the best I can to find like a fucking clone of someone that I really like. Does that make any sense at all?
Oh, yeah.
Like I don't accept that I can like something different.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense at all?
Kind of like in movies, whenever like you see one of the characters with like a girl that looks like the girl he was dating for like the longest time in the movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of like that.
And they're like, does she not look familiar to you?
Because it's like a huge, almost a big problem I've had. Like if you look at all the girlfriends I had, they're pretty much all
Like the same like the same like basic things. Like the checklist.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe there's a
I mean,
few.
but everyone has their type though, so
There's a
it's also
few.
in that kind of boat as well. Like everyone kind of does it.
But like I think back. Yeah, I mean I know everyone does it. Like a type is a type.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about almost.
Like say it's like a blonde hair, blue eyed.
Well,
like-
yeah, I kind of guess that's like my physical type, sure, but.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah. I'm talking more like
like personality, like
wise.
you want the same, almost the same girl personality wise.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't consciously think that either. Like I'm not walking around being like, oh, I want this, that, this, and this.
Yeah.
You know what
And
I mean?
then you realize as you get into a relationship, sometimes it's like, oh, this same thing is happening in this relationship that happened in the last one because it's like basically the same.
Yeah, but it almost. But another thing, I was actually really thinking about this the other day. Like I don't know why either.
Yeah.
Like there's just a random, like just random like driving thoughts that you
Yeah.
have. I was like, is it even possible for me to accept liking someone else that's completely opposite from all that?
Yeah. That's difficult.
Yeah, that's a hard question to ask myself.
Yeah.
You know, like because like I was thinking like I could have like this is just like perfect world sort of thing.
Yeah.
Right? I can have someone that I have everything in common with, but they don't fit that criteria.
Yeah.
Would I be able to let that go?
I think you would eventually.
Because it's almost like a conscious decision you have to make
Yeah.
at some point.
Because you realize that at some point, and it's like, okay, this is getting bad.
Yeah, it's getting to the point where like you don't want to make
The same mistake.
well, like because it gets in my mind. This is how I think. Like I would do it. Like just from what I think of me, and this is how I would handle a situation.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be able to make any sort of move past like a friend point because I'd be too worried that like my little criteria that I've had
Yeah.
is gonna get ruptured from all that.
Yeah.
And I'm not consciously thinking about it either. It just this is what I think.
Oh, and it's weird because, like, with me, I'm, like, slowly, like, learning. Well, because I've kind of got down now. I'm
you've
kind of
had,
cooling
like-
down, but I'm slowly learning not to, like, jump into a relationship.
I've been telling you that for like I don't know how long.
I know.
But I do it too, and this is a good time for me to talk to you about it because I tell you all the time, like, don't do this, Aaron, don't do that, because I watch you
So it's
fail.
Do as I say, or it's like, yeah, do as I say and not as I do.
Well, kind of. I'm not as bad about it as you
Yeah.
are. Like, I know what's going on 9 times out of 10, but
Yeah.
I've done it before, like, bad.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like almost like still dating someone and then start dating someone else bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, almost in the same week.
I mean, everyone, well, I can't say everyone, but like a lot of people,
Yeah.
they kind of have that thing sometimes. Like, because I mean, I get it. Like, if there's this like girl you really like, even if the other relationship isn't going downhill, like if it's like you can't stop thinking about that person, it's like you think it could really work. It's like if you feel it in your gut that it's the right move, do it.
See, what I feel like with you...
Not necessarily like do it the way where you don't break up.
Yeah.
And then still proceed to talk to the other person, but...
See, I feel like what I've noticed is that it's almost like you think that... What am I trying to say here? Like it's like almost like you think that only one person at a time can like you. And like if you don't pursue that person right away...
I get what you're saying.
It can go away just as fast as it can.
So like whenever I'm talking to somebody, if like they like me, like
that.
I'll just start dating them like after a few weeks of talking just because there's no other girl like coming on to like me. Yeah, I've definitely done that. But like now I'm just trying to like just let it happen, not try to get in a relationship right away.
But see,
unless it's right.
But see, when it's
in the moment you're just like, eh.
Well, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Because you just by saying that sentence, you've already doomed yourself for that idea.
Yeah.
Like just by saying that's what you're going to do is already doomed the idea from the very beginning.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be thinking about, okay, no, let it happen, let it happen. But by thinking about letting it happen, you're not letting it happen.
You know what's gonna suck if like I start dating some girl and then I find out like she listens to the podcast so she knows all of my like flaws and shit. And then I'm just like, I mean, at least you already know.
You know what? Here's the way I say it. If we can talk about other people, which we don't say names, but we still talk about people.
Yeah.
We can talk about ourselves more.
Yeah.
You know, I honestly don't care.
Me neither. Like I'm a pretty open book anyways.
Yeah, like I honestly don't care. Anybody who doesn't know me knows I'm an asshole, and that's just kind of the way it is.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call myself an asshole. I'm just rudely honest.
Yeah.
Like to the point to where like you think I'm rude, but I'm not rude unless you give me something to be rude about.
Yeah. Like if we were like a secret agent team, you would be the brute, like brute with brains, but I would be like the charmer to like to get people to like, hey, don't look over there. My buddy's trying to steal that diamond. You want some snake oil for $1? It'll kill all your illnesses.
Yeah, you're a good salesman.
Yeah.
But I feel like you're like half a good salesman. You're the good
What
at
do you
like
mean?
I don't know how to describe it. Like let's say like a big business just like sale.
Yeah.
You would be the guy to win them over, woo them over with like the charm and
like a story.
Yeah, and all that stuff. But then when it came down to
it's like when the kid holds this item, he feels at home again. Want to support this idea.
But I feel like you wouldn't be able to switch it from salesman to serious business talk. Like I feel like that's what I would have to be there for. It's like
No, I can. I have serious business talks all the time. What? What?
The way you worded that was funny. Just the way you said that and like looked. I don't know.
No, because it was like I was like faking it.
Yeah, you're looking at the ground. You were real sheltered in.
Just like not like sure about it. Sorry, I just like blew that like cloud directly into the mic.
I'm getting good at vaping and doing this.
Yeah.
You're not. You just continue to go to.
Well, it's because a lot of times like I really won't do it while we're recording. I might like use a little tiny one.
Because I know you try to avoid it because you know you blow it right into the mic.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Because you do it because I feel like you vape all day, so you're just used to like vaping and talking.
Yeah.
Without
and then like at work, we'll just like blow it directly in each other's face, like, and not care, like in the middle of somebody else doing a sale.
I can't stand it when people blowing it. If you think about it, that's been inside your body, absorbing all the shit in your lungs, and then you're blowing it back out in my face.
I don't try to do it directly in someone's face.
But like if you think about it, it's nasty. It's like almost like spitting on somebody.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, a little bit. It is. Right, think about it. You're spitting on someone with your lung fluids. That's gross.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Did you have that movie idea? Like, you said you had one like thought up?
I don't know. I kind of forgot it.
Okay.
I was really hoping you weren't gonna try to like throw me on the spot. Like I was thinking this whole time, like Aaron's gonna be done with this conversation and do what he does and just abruptly change it.
I didn't want to abruptly change, but now it's abruptly changed.
Yeah, you abruptly changed it, and my movie idea went as we started getting into a conversation.
It's like
naturally. So now you forced one.
I did. Well,
and now we got to figure out how to go with it.
Okay, fine. I'll start with a movie idea.
Okay, tell me.
Okay, so like my perfect movie, I'm gonna like have a cast and everything.
Is this something I need to sit down for? Like, am I not going to talk for a minute? This is how much you've thought about
No,
this?
I don't know.
Just go. Just do your thing.
So anyway, like the cast, like it would be Matthew McConaughey because everyone loves Matthew McConaughey. It would also have like Scarlett Johansson. It'd be kind of like a action movie. Oh, also have Selena Gomez because Selena Gomez is awesome. And like those are the 4 main characters. Well, did I say 3 or 4?
You said.
Anyways.
You said 3.
So basically, like my idea of like a good movie, like which is hard to come up with an idea of a good movie because a lot of times it's like, oh, most of what I said is already a movie.
Okay, you're not trying to come up with like a blockbuster movie.
Well,
just in your head, what kind of movie would you want to see?
Well, because I love horror films. Okay, the people I said in the beginning, scratch
That's a
that.
weird actor list for a horror film.
Yeah.
I'm immediately going to tell you that right now. That's not going to work.
Yeah, okay, I said scratch that. Okay, I'll come up with the actors in the end.
Just don't even worry about actors. Just give me the movie plot.
Okay. Sorry. Like, it would kind of be like a cabin in the woods kind of thing. But, like, say there's this like, it's like a Midland, Odessa kind of thing. There's like a football trip to like another town for a game. The bus wrecks. They end up in these woods, kind of like a little bit Slender Man-y too. But like all the football players, they start getting kind of picked off. Like you just see them like get like snatched away and like whiffed off in the night. And then like there's like a cheerleader and a head football player that kind of make it. They make it.
Oh, okay. I went to like having sex in the woods. Like that's the first thing I thought about.
They're the ones doing it, so that's why they don't get taken because they're off like somewhere else.
Well, usually the people having sex get caught.
No, well, yeah, but this movie's different.
Oh man.
But then like the girl's like, "What was that?" And then the guy's like, "I don't know." She's like, "You should go check it out."
This is already. This is like different. A table read. This is different, huh?
Yeah.
This is all. This sounds like a really bad porno. That's what this sounds like.
No.
That's what this sounds like.
Give it a chance, bro.
I'm giving it a chance.
Oh, I never texted my mom that I was here.
It sounds like the porno that you skip. You know, because you're like, oh shit, that's 45 minutes.
No,
time for that.
Like, so he's like, I'm not gonna go unless you come with me. And then.
And you gotta get naked on the way there.
No.
Well, they were already doing it. It's already a porno.
No, like let's. You're ruining it. Anyways, so they go like looking for everyone because it's like gets really quiet, and they like see a figure standing, and they're like, "Oh, hey, it's like they think it's one of their buddies," and then it ends up being this like beast,
big old dude with a giant dick. Standing there in the dark.
Why are you turning it into a porno?
That's the way your presentation goes.
No, it's not.
Yes,
it's just a cheesy horror film.
It sounds like a cheesy porno. That's to me.
Cheesy horror films counter are structured the same way as cheesy pornos.
Well, it's my mind thinks it's a porno now.
Well, okay, get your mind out of the gutter.
It's not that. No, it's not.
This is a horror film. I mean, I know there's always like boobs and stuff in horror films.
Because like I'm just imagining, right, two people like doing it in the woods, scary noise happens, I'll go check it out. Like that, the way you said that right there is what made it porno in my head.
I was trying to sound like a girl.
Okay, you gotta come with me, babe. And then you fucking go. Don't get dressed because you don't do that.
But no, they're already like that. I didn't have to explain that part. Like, and then they got dressed, and then
You do, because I think it's a porno. So if you're like, oh, they got clothes.
at the beginning, I said this is a horror film.
I don't know. I feel like everyone's gonna agree that sounds like porno.
I mean, it kind of does, but it also sounds like a cheesy.
Because you're
like,
explaining kind of a good one that I said in the beginning I wouldn't want to watch, but this sounds like kind of crazy.
like you want to watch it just to see what happens.
Yeah, like there's this giant, massive man with this huge slong, just like standing in the woods, and the dude's like, "Oh man, can't compete with that." That's the horror.
He
part.
like beats people up with it.
Yeah, that's the horror part. He gets beat up by a dude, and then he fucks his girl. Like that's the scary part of it.
Anyways, I don't know. I honestly don't know where I was going with that movie. You just derailed the whole thing.
I think my movie's better than your movie.
What's your movie?
No, that's my new movie.
So you just take my idea and call it a porno, and then you're good.
You're damn fucking right. People are gonna watch it. It's gonna win though. What is it?
Like what is like AVN Awards or whatever?
American Video Movie Awards or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. I would watch it. I would.
Who would it star though?
It's got to be like
Mia Khalifa.
the first words has got to be like 18-year-old teen, because they all start with Lost in Woods. That's the title of it for sure. That's how they all start.
Yeah.
18-year-old teen. Those words don't mean the same thing.
Yeah.
So which one is it? Am I breaking the law or am I not? That's the real question. I mean, I guess you can't on like a normal porn site. Can you? Is that a thing?
What do you mean?
Like, are all the girls like verified the right age?
Dude, probably not, bro. Like most of them probably are, because there's like a thing, like a network for that. I would think.
Yeah, you'd think there'd be like a filter system.
Yeah, but like, there's definitely some videos out there on like massive websites that like have like underage girls.
Oh, that's weird.
Like, there's even probably some like sex trafficking videos on there.
Weird.
Like dark web kind of stuff.
That just slipped on to like normal web porn sites.
Yeah.
It's weird,
and
man.
people like think, oh, they're just pretending.
They think what I think.
Yeah.
It's all verified shit.
Yeah.
That like, but it could not be. Whoa. Whoa, man, you could be fucking up big time.
Yeah.
Without even knowing it. You're a creep without even knowing you're a creep. How the fuck does that work? Does that make you a creep? I don't think so.
Well,
you know what I don't like? This is one thing that's probably going to grind some other people's gears. I don't like it when girls say daddy. I don't like that.
oh yeah, no, no, I don't like it either.
I don't like it either. You know
I've
why?
had that conversation with like my friends multiple times.
I don't want some girl thinking I'm her dad while we're doing it. That's just not me. Because I go to, like the way I dress like a dad. I don't want to feel like your dad. That's all I'm saying.
Like, especially if you're like 30 by the time, and like, the girl's like 25, and you're like, no.
And that's a weird thing to be into too.
Yeah.
Weird, right? It's a weird thing to like.
Like, I mean, I get why people like it.
I don't.
But
I don't. It means like an acceptable way to be a predator. I guess. I don't know. I don't know a good way to word that, but I don't think it's hot. I don't.
Well, because I feel like it all spawned from like, oh, I want you to like be the father of my babies. I don't know if that's correct.
You know, I never thought of it that way. That's an acceptable way, but I feel like
when the girls say like, "Oh, he's daddy."
No,
AF,
I feel like the reason it's hot though is because like
it's like a dominance thing.
This is a weird way to word it out, but I mean, if you think about what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
It's almost like they like the fact that they're acting like they're younger than what they are.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, that's why I think it's weird. You never thought about it that way, but it's
whoa,
fucking predator. Yeah, it's a weird thing. I don't know if that's like for everybody. I don't think anybody's really ever thought about it like that.
Yeah.
Like in the heat of the moment, like she thinks that I like that. She's talking like she's younger than she actually is. I mean, maybe if you were like 60, and you were talking like you were like 20, then maybe like that's okay, cool. But if you're already like 20 and you're saying that, you can't. You know, there's a couple years there to where you're past the legal point, and it's weird.
Yeah. Or I feel like everyone, especially like us that have turned 21 and all that recently, like, dude, you gotta watch out, especially if you're on like apps like Tinder. Like somebody's profile can say like 21 or like 20 or 22, and then they actually be like 17.
Well, that's their own damn fault.
Yeah.
I mean, the law doesn't think of it that way, but
Yeah.
I wish it was like, if this bitch
It's like, we matched on Tinder, look at her age on there.
No, if her shit said she's 22, she should be held responsible for whatever happens. Because it's not your fucking fault for not being a bouncer and checking their IDs.
Yeah, especially, nobody's going to really, like, check their ID
what you do?
before
You take them
like,
to a fucking bar. And you ask the fucking bouncer to check their ID and tell you how old they are.
Yeah, okay.
Because I'm pretty, like,
well, even if you're, like, have the idea, let's go to the bar, and they're kind of, like, sketchy about it.
You got to trick them.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to Chili's and roll up at the club.
Roll up at like Woody's.
Yeah, just roll up at the club and then yo, check this girl's ID. You got to say it out loud too. You got to put her on the spot.
Oh, then you just like see her bolt.
Yeah, she turns out to be old enough. It's like, well, this is weird, but
she's like older than you,
like 30, and you're like, I really thought you weren't old enough. Can we just take that back? Can we rewind?
Yeah. Well, I feel like she'd probably, like, if it was an older woman, like, say if she was, like 30, 35, and you didn't think she was old enough, like, and you wanted him to check her ID, yeah, she'd be like, "Aw."
No, because then she would look at you and be
girl.
like, that's a real stupid chain of events to go through just to find out how old I am. Could have asked me. And I would have gave you my ID, I guess.
But you got to say it as in, like you're just saying she looks young. Like, check her ID. I don't trust her. But you have to, like, sound like you're joking.
See, I can't do that. Nope. Be like, hey, dude, this girl, I don't think she's old enough. Check her ID. I would whisper it in his ear, too. I'd be like, psst, check her ID, please. Give me a number on your hands.
I just met her.
If it's under 21, I'm out of here. She's all yours.
Just do, like...
give me a thumbs up
or like a...
You did it like they can see you.
Yeah, that's why my bad. It just went silent for a second. We really need to, like, film these at some point.
Nick wants to. We just keep forgetting to get with him when we do it.
We're very bad at planning. Unless, like, there's other parties involved.
Yeah. We have a whole fuck ton of shit that we got to plan for May.
May's going to be busy, bro.
May's going to suck.
We did it to ourselves.
We did. But it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Like, we got to get this room ready for 4 people.
Yeah.
To all talk.
Yeah.
And sound good on a mic.
Yeah. We need to figure out how we're going to have, like, 2 more mics.
Yeah, we have one more. We just need one more. We need...
Well, but I mean, like, setup-wise.
We're going to have to do it like we did Manny and get another one of these.
Can't we get a bigger one?
Well, I think Cisco has a bigger one that he said we could use. I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there.
Yeah.
The Tegra thing, we got to figure out how to do it on Skype, which I kind of know how.
What, to make it sound good?
Yeah. Or sound decent. Enough. Yeah. Then, yeah.
Like a phone call on a radio show kind of sound?
Yeah, that's kind of what it's going to sound like. It's going to be obvious it's going to be mobile, but
yeah,
hopefully it works out.
We're figuring it out as we go.
Hopefully it works out.
Hopefully.
I'm nervous about the Shaylee and Katie one. I don't know why I'm nervous about it. I just feel like that whole meeting could go south pretty easily.
Well, if you don't let it.
There's no not letting it, though. Like, you can accidentally bring up something that heated somebody without you even knowing that it's going to heat them.
Oh.
And then you're live on a mic, too. No, so you can't, you can't freak out. You know, you got to stick to your guns.
If I sense you're about to, like, say something stupid or whatever, I'll just be like, Dustin.
That's mainly what I'm telling you, because I'm bluntly honest.
Yeah.
To watch what I say, because I will say something dumb and not realize it.
Yeah.
And...
Which I kind of dance around.
And then
Which there's really nothing that, like, is bad to talk about.
I don't think so either, but you know how life works.
Yeah.
And something will pop up somewhere, somehow.
Yeah. And
we'll say it like we're stupid, and then we get beat up, and then this is the way that works.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be an interesting podcast.
Just hearing
start doing discs, like, podcasts.
We're going to have Cisco in there ready to play sound bites, too.
Boom, 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 boom.
Just like save us, like if he knows it's going downhill, just like start doing something crazy.
Waka, waka, waka. That's when Cisco comes on and like speaking wise, he's like, "Okay, guys,
Time for some Cara fun." Like in the middle of the podcast.
Who's coming on stage?
We're like, what's going on? Everyone's so confused.
Yeah.
We just start singing like, fuck it.
Like the person we're in an argument with jumps on stage.
What stage?
Exactly.
That'd be what I'm real concerned about.
Exactly.
Like, where'd all this shit come from?
Yeah. It's Cisco.
It took us 5 minutes to get a table together with
Yeah.
4 mics on it. 5 minutes is a short amount of time. Like,
Yeah.
I should have said like an hour. But
Yeah. I was
Cisco
like,
built the whole stage and got a whole DJ set up in like 30 seconds.
yeah. It's like a little fold out stage.
He does his like classic like beginning song, like the then he like goes into the what's that song he always starts with? Crap. I can sing it in my head, but I can't say it.
I don't know.
I don't know it either. It's a song that everyone knows and they're like, oh,
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We need him here though. I feel like we need Cisco here, like doing this with us, to be almost like when we start being weird,
Yeah.
to like jump in and like get us back on track.
Yeah, or just to be like insert a story, but as a soundbite dude too. Just
But we need a person to get us like a almost a card guy.
Yeah.
To keep us on track when
Yeah.
we're supposed to be talking. And make sure you're holding your mic the right way.
Yeah. I've been doing it.
I watched you just turn it back, though.
Oh, well, it was kind of tilted. But it wasn't all the way tilted. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's going to be really cool interviewing, like, different types of people.
Yeah, I'm ready for him. Like, I'm nervous for the Jerry one because I don't know what to talk about with Jerry. Like, we've been through a lot of parties with Jerry.
Well, I knew him from choir and stuff.
Yeah, I know him from partying with him. That's how I know Jerry.
Yeah.
That is our friendship. We used to get drunk together. That's what it was. Like, Hunter wants to come on, which we have a lot to talk about with Hunter.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we have a lot to talk about with Hunter.
Who else wants to come on?
I don't know. I feel like if we bring Hunter, we have to bring Dakota.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Dang.
I'm kidding. It was a joke. Ha ha ha. Funny. It's supposed to be funny.
That'd be a good episode, though.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be.
Oh, we can get into some things too about the past.
We can get into a lot of things.
Yeah.
That's one that can get heated pretty quick.
Yeah.
Room full of dudes talking about things that could have happened.
There's a lot of testosterone.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that we all did to each other that were fucked up.
Yeah. See, did I ever really do anything to...
You never fucking do anything.
Yeah.
You should just know the answer to that question. Aaron never pisses anybody off.
I know.
Besides ex-girlfriends, you have a tendency to do that.
I've pissed you off sometimes.
You have pissed me off, but it's never like something you did. You're just like in a stupid situation.
Yeah.
And it's like, Aaron,
Why?
how in the fuck?
Yeah.
You just don't think. That's where you fuck up sometimes.
Yeah.
You just do things thinking like, oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
You treat everyone like everyone treats you, like, oh, it's just Aaron.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
it's just me. I'm just doing this. Just, ha ha ha. And then, it's like, and then I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? You know? Like,
I'm like, what?
Use your brain. And then you think about it, and then you can see like,
oh.
it's so funny when like someone's mad at you. It's you because you do it perfect too. Someone's mad at you and you finally understand why they're mad at you, and you go,
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
and then you look like you're about to cry, and it's like, then you can't be mad at you because it's like,
Oh, how did he do this?
it's like, Aaron, don't cry, just brain. You have a brain, use it. God gave it to you. It was a gift. Now use it.
I was like, I'm sorry, bro.
Then you're like, I guess we'll just hang out later. Like, yes, we will.
Oh, see, like I don't know if I can tell this, but whenever I was waiting for you at the house, but you weren't home yet.
Yeah.
And then that just read really wrong.
It read super wrong.
Yeah.
Especially after a long day of work and Aaron's just being Aaron, and you're just like, In that whole situation, I knew there was nothing to be mad about.
Yeah. Well, because the way we were acting too is just like, what?
Yeah. I knew there was nothing to be mad about. But at the same time, it infuriated me that the fact that I had to convince myself that there was nothing happening. I shouldn't have been in that situation in the first place. That's what I was angry about.
There was a lot of miscommunication.
Yes. On everyone involved.
Yeah.
Including me, I guess. I should make sure next time
Yeah.
someone else isn't in my house.
Announce yourselves.
Yeah. Text me before you walk through those doors. I need a camera.
Yeah.
Just for Aaron thinking he can just go wherever he wants.
Well, because like whenever we would hang out, like whenever you were like
by myself.
Yeah. It would just like walk in.
Yeah.
I don't know why I had trouble like saying that sentence.
When I lived alone, it was a normal thing.
Yeah, well also even whenever like you're living at home too, like
well yeah.
Especially in high school and stuff.
But okay, but that's total different reasonings why I was mad.
Yeah.
Anywho, moving on from that conversation.
See, excuse me. I normally abruptly end it, but you abruptly ended it.
Yeah, but
time.
I'm obviously abruptly ending it. I'm looking you in the eye saying, do not continue talking about this.
Okay.
Stop now before it gets worse.
Head on. Apply directly to the forehead.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Have you not seen that commercial?
No.
It's like that. It's like comes on at late at night. People will know what I'm talking about. Like it just that's all it says. Like for like 3 minutes. It's just
what is it a commercial for?
like this like
an ointment?
like this headache cream or whatever. It just says the whole time, head on, apply directly to the forehead. Then it pauses for a little bit. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. And it says it different sometimes.
The way you're saying it is like, you saved our lives. We are eternally grateful. That's what that reminds me of.
The claw. Whenever you were a kid, did you ever like believe Toy Story was like a real thing?
No. I was always smart enough to know that's not a real thing.
What did you have the like imagination to be like, that'd be so cool if they did?
Oh, I thought it'd be cool, but I also thought it'd be very scary.
Yeah.
Like, what if I had an evil toy that wanted to kill me? That was what I always
like
thought
a
about.
toy that you always like
a Chucky toy.
or like put through like the shit.
Yeah, like your shitty toy that you got from like Dollar General.
Yeah.
That broke all the time.
Yeah.
That one would kill you.
Yeah.
I had a Power Ranger that would kill me. Because he had like, the ones that had the flippable heads that went from like normal heads. No. Inside their chest.
Yeah. I had the one where like the like super Power Ranger helmet was on, like you just turn the head like 180 degrees.
Oh, that's dumb. You saw the back of the helmet on the back?
Yeah.
Oh, that's retarded. I like the ones where like the two heads that was in the chest,
Yeah.
It flipped to like helmet off, helmet on.
Yeah.
That one, he didn't have a normal head. He was just a helmet.
Yeah. I had like a bird man toy. Like I forgot what superhero or like what character it was.
I had the toy Toy Soldiers.
Oh yeah.
That movie? I had the whole set of the Kryptonites. No. Yeah, they were called Kryptonites, weren't they?
I don't remember.
Have you ever seen Toy Soldier?
No.
Is it Toy Soldier? Where like the toys come alive and they try to kill, like the soldiers try to kill the monsters, but the monsters are nice.
Oh.
Don't say oh if you don't know what I'm talking about. Someone's gonna. Is it Toy Soldiers? Crap, I don't know, but it's a good movie.
Honestly, I have no idea.
I think the monsters are called Kryptons.
Are you talking about Superman?
No, that's why I don't think it's right.
Yeah,
Krypton is no. Klingons. No,
that's Star Trek.
No, damn it. What are they called? Someone's gonna know what movie I'm talking about.
And then they're gonna be like, "Wow, guys."
They're called
like we didn't even know. Like The Rock said, jabroni.
You can't talk about The Rock. I want to do.
Can you smell
yeah.
what The Rock is cooking?
Every time someone talks about The Rock, I just want to do that.
I still love that video. Like where it's just doing the.
Where's my fucking phone? You keep talking. I'm gotta figure this out.
Wow. Why do you need your phone?
Because I want to know this fucking movie. Keep talking. Do your thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I have honestly no idea what you're talking about. What I know, I said it, but you threw me on the spot.
You started talking like they didn't hear me. Just tell you to keep talking. You said it like I told it to you in secret.
Yeah,
they weren't gonna know.
It's like how you can like mute a conversation on a phone. It's like I felt like you did that.
Yeah.
But then I was like, oh, at least this isn't live. Because I mean, if it was live, there would be a lot of times where I'm just like,
It's called the Commando Elite.
The Commando Elite?
Yeah.
Is it like rated R?
No.
Is it like a kids movie?
Yes.
It's a kids movie?
I don't know if it's Commando. Small soldiers. Small fucking soldiers.
Small soldiers?
Small soldiers.
No. I've never seen that. Who's in it?
I'll show you pictures. These guys, bro. These fucking guys.
I've seen them, but
Yes. What's the name
I've
of
never
the...
seen the movie.
Gorgonites. Fucking Gorgonites. That's
Wow.
what they're called.
At least I probably saw the movie, but like I probably don't
Gorgonites.
remember it.
Yes. I'm going to go home and watch that movie now. Gorgonites. That's a good movie. Small fucking soldiers. It's on Netflix, I believe.
I used to like not like the new like I like the G.I. Joe movies that like recently came out, but I used to love like the G.I. Joe TV shows or like Max Steel. You remember Max Steel?
No.
Or well, because there's like a new Max Steel that's not the original Max Steel, but like Max Steel is kind of like a male version of Tomb Raider. Like he was just like a badass.
Yeah, so I've never seen Max Steel.
Yeah, people will know what I'm talking about.
I used to like Digimon.
Yeah,
Digimon was cool. Like I liked Digimon more than I liked Yu-Gi-Oh.
see, I like Pokemon over everything.
Yeah, Pokemon was cool, but Digimon was cooler.
Yeah,
Yu-Gi-Oh was cooler than Pokemon.
yeah.
Because the monsters were badass. It's like what you wish Pokemon were.
Oh yeah.
Everyone liked Charizard. Is that the big one? No. Charmeleon? No. What's the big one? Is it Charizard? Charizard?
Because
The
Charmander is
the little one. Oh,
Yeah.
Fuck.
Dang.
Yeah. Okay, everyone liked Charizard because he looked badass.
Yeah.
But like Yu-Gi-Oh was just full of them. And they had a guy
yeah.
that looked like Link from Zelda, and that's the main reason why I
Wow. What's funny is because like everyone kind of had like the same hairstyle. And did you know that like Goku, like Kid Goku in Dragon Ball Z, his voice is the same voice as the guy who plays Ash.
Really?
I'm not 100% sure on that, so people don't get angry if I was like wrong.
I don't know. I feel like you are because you're just barely getting in the anime scene.
Okay, well, at least I'm doing it.
It's okay. I'm proud of you, Aaron.
Man, I went to the allergist today, and they put this like patch on my back that has like
A bunch of needles with, yeah.
no, it has like a certain thing that they're trying to see if I'm allergic to on it, and it's itching like crazy.
The music's about to start because it's letting us know that we're supposed to be ending now.
Yeah. All right. Well, so
It's going to start getting loud.